The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Alright, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Virtuosos. I went rogue, I went solo, you know what I mean? Clearly not here with the same people I'm always here with. I'm here with a pro wrestler, my boy Javion.
Thank you.
We're here to talk about some SummerSlam, you know, but before we talk about some SummerSlam, I want you to introduce yourself to the channel, to the people out there.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Jay. I have my own YouTube channel called Jay the Awesome, and there I just post a lot of wrestling content, whether it's me training to wrestle, whether it's me having like my own show, mostly just majority wrestling content. Other than that, it's mostly just vlogs, stuff about my life. It's mostly just me having it as a time capsule, really just to just live every moment and always relive them.
Yeah, the best heel I know, you know what I mean? Clearly the best heel I know in the business.
You give me a lot of credit.
So I gotta give credit due. Before we get into the SummerSlam card, though, you know, me and you known each other since Sandbox days.
Yeah, literally
bonded over wrestling.
Yes.
You know, so I just want to ask you, like, what made you get into professional wrestling? Like, what made you get into that? Like, if you was on this card right now, where would you be at? Would you be the star of the show, the main event? Like, where would you be at?
Well, what got me into wrestling is you. It's all your fault. You
nothing,
definitely got me
bro.
into wrestling.
I ain't do nothing. I wanted to be John Cena when I grew up, so.
Yes, and I had to be there to be a tag partner. And now look at this. Now I'm here.
So you left me high and dry. Like,
You left me high.
You Shawn Michaels. I'm who we tag team with?
Mario Jannetty.
Yeah, I'm him. You Shawn Michaels. So.
But yeah, we wrestled in the backyard in your basement just to hang out, and I had the opportunity to be a part of wrestling in 2018, and then obviously I wouldn't be able to because I wasn't old enough. So around the end of 2020, I was actually able to wrestle, and I started wrestling, tried to become a character, trying to put myself up in that higher level, and so far, at least for me, I got to mid card level. I worked at this company called XTCW for a little bit of time before eventually it died down. And then now I am at a place called Home, House of Misfits Entertainment. And I am a former World Heavyweight Champion. And now when am I recording this? I think this Saturday, we're having our version of WrestleMania. It is 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢. And I am in a ladder match for tag team championships with my tag team partner 𝙗𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢, and we are taking on the Cleaners, known as Luke and Shock.
So you said that's this Saturday. So you gonna miss SummerSlam, bro?
No, I'm not gonna be missing SummerSlam. I'm definitely gonna be able to see SummerSlam and also wrestle.
Okay. Cause speaking of SummerSlam, we got us a card right here, man.
We do have us a card.
We're gonna go ahead and talk about it. I feel like they all a banger. So if I went from least important to me to most important, it's least important is still most important to me. So I guess we'll talk about LA Knight versus Logan Paul. United States Championship on the line. Logan Paul got 3 title defenses.
Yeah.
Might have 3. I might be.
He hasn't really defended that much during
versus
the entire
LA Knight. You know, he been hot, but then not hot. But
they haven't pulled the trigger on him yet.
So who you got winning that match?
I'll say LA Knight for sure. If they're gonna do anything with Logan Paul, if they're gonna do anything with LA Knight, this is definitely the time because they've been off and on with him. So I'll definitely say LA Knight. And also Logan just got himself in trouble saying a bunch of transfer comments on Twitter. So he's not really in the fans' greatest light right now, which I don't know if he ever was.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if he ever was. But a lot of people are going for LA Knight. I'm going to go with LA Knight winning and finally getting the United States Championship.
I agree. Mainly because Logan Paul is not there. I mean, I get it. You got the prime in the middle of the logo, of the ring. But it's you got to wrestle. You wrestling once every 4 months. It's kind of OD. You not Roman. You know, we're going to get to Roman, but we're not Roman. So I got LA Knight winning. You know, I'll be honest. When The Rock came back, LA Knight stock dropped. I kind of seen the comparisons, but now that The Rock going again, he could be great. Yes. So I'm going to go LA Knight in that one for sure.
It's supposed to been on and off. If they're going to do anything with LA Knight, it's his time at SummerSlam.
Definitely. So we got LA Knight. We agree on that one. Next one, Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker versus Dragunov IC Championship match.
Yes, a lot of people were very upset when Braun lost that Money in the Bank, and they were like, "Oh, this is a burial of Braun. This is the end of Braun," which is very much an over-exaggeration.
And I'm gonna be honest, because if this wasn't a triple threat, I'd be like, "Yo, he might lose again." But now that Dragunov in here to get pinned, I got Braun Breaker winning this. I'll be honest, I got Braun Breaker winning.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker as well. Like Money in the Bank was just a start. He can lose that one, and now that this is his second chance at redemption. It's Braun Breaker's time, and he's gonna get the Intercontinental Championship.
Definitely. You know what I mean? Even if they want to like hurt Sami, like I never wish injury to nobody, but like say Sami Zayn like take some time off, we get a Dragunov versus Braun Breaker feud for the IC belt.
Yeah, reliving their feud in NXT for a little bit.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. But so we both got Braun Breaker winning this one as well.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Next one, we gonna go Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan, Battle of Dom.
Yes. Should have been a
we really don't care about the championship. I don't care about the championship in this match. I'm here to look at other things, you know what I mean, that interest me. So Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan. This is a harder one to judge because it's like all the work they put in for Liv Morgan. If Rhea Ripley come back and just beat her and kill it all off, it's like, what did we do all this for?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, you put all the stock in Liv when Rhea got injured, so just to have Rhea win it again would probably be pointless for Liv. So I feel like Liv is definitely gonna retain.
That's what I'm saying. I got her winning by a DQ.
DQ? I don't know about DQ because Summerslam very known for like DQ finishes. Will it be like shenanigans of Dominic Mysterio? That's a possibility.
That's true. So if you was Dom, who you picking?
Yeah, you think I was gonna ask that? Theoretically, you technically should pick Liv because Liv had treated you way better, but it's most likely gonna be Rhea Ripley, or I don't know because they have been teasing the breakdown of Judgment Day, so this could be the straw to break the camel's back and have Dom help Liv, whether by accident or on purpose.
Okay. So you got Liv winning.
Yep.
I said by DQ. Because I don't Liv beating Rhea Ripley clean. I mean, Liv doing good, but she ain't that good. Like,
I'll say quote unquote clean. Like again, Dominic Mysterio interference. Maybe like he distracted the referee after the Riptide roll up. Maybe I don't know, something where Dom interferes.
Okay, I see that. So you going Liv? So we both gonna live on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So we just gonna agree the whole time.
I guess so. Apparently, like you just steal my answers.
Because I also disagree. Because I'm picking Rhea Ripley.
You can disagree.
So,
you can.
You know what I mean, got you there. Just now we got Bayley versus Nia Jax. Probably should have started off with this one. Kind of piqued my interest the least. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
This is a match. This is a match.
Queen in the ring. She most likely will have Tiffany by her side. Most likely. And recorded before SmackDown, so there's a good chance she'll have like a different type of briefcase. Because Bayley just destroyed her normal one.
Yep. So I'm gonna go Bayley on this one.
You're going with Bayley?
I'm gonna go Bayley on this one.
For me, truthfully, it could be either or because I can't see Bayley retaining, but Nia is queen in the ring, and they feel like they're gonna have like some prestige to winning queen in the ring. So at least one of them should win their belt. So I wouldn't be surprised if Nia won, but I'm gonna go with Bayley as well.
I'm gonna go with Bayley. I mean. I could see a scenario where Nia Jax wins, but when did Bayley just win? Didn't Bayley just win this belt?
Bayley won at WrestleMania from Io, so she has had it for a while.
She had it for a minute,
and she can't afford to lose her belt right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if she did lose. Plus, again, there's a good chance that Tiffany is gonna be at ringside, so distraction, maybe try to cash in. Nia stops her, then Nia wins like that.
That's true. I'm 50-50 on that one. I'm gonna go Bayley though.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Bayley as well.
For reasons obviously in the ring, we're not talking about looks here, but I'm gonna go Bayley because of her in ring.
Yes,
ability, obviously. So okay, we gonna both go Bayley on that one.
Yep.
Now we got Damian Priest versus Gunther. This where it gets this where it gets heat at. You know what I mean? Because I don't think Damian Priest can beat Gunther clean. Well, maybe they can, but it's going to be hard for me to believe.
I mean, it's a good chance because everyone and their mama has said Damian's going to be a transitional champion. He's only going to have the belt for like a month. But no, he's actually been outlasting everyone so far. So Damian had a good reign even without the help of Judgment Day.
So I'm going to ask you, so do you think his reign's been better than Cody Rhodes?
Better than Cody Rhodes?
Be honest.
I'll say they're both the same. I'll say they're both good. They're both good. A lot of people online have been flacking about Cody's reign. They're saying it's terrible, saying it's mid. It's fine. It's just a good reign. Nothing too extraordinary, but like it's been a good reign. Nothing bad has happened.
Okay.
But that happened with a lot of like babyface champions. Like the ride to get to the belt is so high, everybody loves it. The second he wins the belt, everybody wants him to lose it. So
I agree with that. I would probably say Damian Priest is better right now because it's just more like it's more pop to it.
Definitely more intriguing.
I think Cody Rhodes fought Logan Paul and AJ Styles so far. Since WrestleMania.
I think so. I think we might be missing someone, but I think that like
he fought AJ Styles twice, and he fought Logan
twice.
Paul.
He fought Logan Paul.
And
I feel like we're missing someone.
And that's it, because he just went. He was in a tag team match at Money in the Bank, so he defended then.
Yeah, because he's in the Bloodline storyline.
Yeah, again, but
yeah,
we're gonna let that slide.
We'll get to that one later.
So I'm gonna go Gunther. I'm gonna go Gunther on this one.
I'm gonna say Gunther via Finn Balor interference.
I could see that.
Again, having King of the Ring mean something. Having him take down the big world champion. I'll say Gunther.
Mm-hmm. Now, granted, if Damian Priest do win, I think it needs to set up a Finn Balor and Damian Priest for the title.
Yeah.
But it's like, what do you do with Gunther at that point? After he lose, and then you kind of sideline him. I mean, we talk about transitional champ. I'm gonna be honest. This championship is going to CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, or Seth Rollins.
I would have said that if Punk didn't get injured. But by the way, we're going to do that later. But their feud did not need the world title. They can just keep what they have. They don't need the world title. They didn't need Money in the Bank, but we're already past that road.
That's true.
So
That's true.
So they don't need Money in the Bank. So I feel like Gunther or Damien keeping it on them, keeping it around like their universe will be fine.
I just don't like people named Damien. Like, we be honest, I really don't. Like, we be honest, I really don't. Like, but so I'm gonna go Gunther here.
You're going Gunther? I'm gonna go Gunther with Finn Balor interference, having the breakdown Judgment Day get even more prominent.
Okay. So we might as well talk about it next then. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, special guest referee.
Yep, that's gonna be a fun match.
It's gonna be a match. It's gonna be a match. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a fan of CM Punk in ring work anymore. I'll be honest.
Why not?
Drew McIntyre. I mean, in the Royal Rumble. I mean, if you look slow in the Royal Rumble, that says something, bro. It's 30 people in there. You looking sluggish compared to everybody else. Like,
I mean, granted, it was his first match back in like a while from the AEW stuff. Now, Survivor Series, and then like taking that time off, having like I think a couple live event matches to actually being in the Rumble, and then getting injured. So he had a bunch of time off. So it's mostly just been training for him.
That's true. So this is a tough one. I want to say CM Punk. I really do, just because it's CM Punk. But I want Drew McIntyre to win. I feel like Drew McIntyre deserves to win this. And then obviously it comes down to what Seth Rollins does.
Yep. Because it's basically going to be no disqualification. Seth is not going to enforce the rules at all.
That's what I mean. Like, even if this ended up a no contest somehow, I want Drew McIntyre to win. Like, but I think CM Punk's going to win.
You're iffy on it. I'm fully on Drew McIntyre winning. I feel like this is like his big moment, because granted, he's been screwed out of a lot of things coming up to this. So having this one moment of revenge on CM Punk, I feel like that would be a good heel heat moment for him. And supposedly, if this is the main event without one guy returning, which we'll get to in a little bit, but I feel like Drew definitely gonna win this decisively.
Oh no, this is not gonna be the main event. But go ahead, continue.
It could be. We don't know. But if I feel like with Seth there as special good referee, I feel like he hates CM Punk more. So it'll be more derivative for him to cost CM Punk. So I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre winning this decisively.
That's true. I can see that. But I can also see a scenario where, obviously Seth Rollins lost to Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania.
Yep.
They chasing the same thing. They both got a hatred for CM Punk. Maybe they get in each other's way, on the revenge tour, and they end up clashing heads. So I could see that. You got Drew McIntyre winning.
Yep, Drew McIntyre 100%.
It's like CM Punk first match back, SummerSlam. I really want Drew McIntyre to win. I really do, but I think I'm gonna go with CM Punk.
You can go with CM Punk.
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely gonna be Seth Rollins shenanigans, whether or not there're gonna be shenanigans on both sides. So Seth is gonna play. I'm pretty sure Seth's gonna play a vital part in him winning.
Yeah, because a superstar of that caliber being a special guest ref for a match like this, He gonna steal the show.
There will be shenanigans.
He gonna do this. He gonna come out with a crazy ass outfit, and he gonna put on a show for us. So, but I'm gonna go CM Punk.
I'm going with Drew.
Now we got the main event. Woo!
Main event.
I don't even care. I care about the main event. This after the main event though. That's what I'm really here for.
Yeah, a lot of
Cody
people have
Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa, man.
Yes, a lot of people haven't been super intrigued with this storyline. I have. I'd say I've been intrigued with the storyline. Having the new bloodline come and dominate SmackDown, taking out the tag division, taking out Kevin Owens, taking out Randy Orton. So I'm going to go with Cody. Because I don't think Solo's ready to win the WWE Championship yet. So I'm going to go with Cody full on out.
So I'm going to ask you a question. So remember when Roman was on the come up and he had the Usos with him and all that?
Yep.
Right? He was clearly the best player on the team. Do you think Solo's the best in the bloodline right now?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
He doesn't have like that hype factor. Now, granted, I'm not gonna say like he's terrible, but he's definitely like the B member of the bloodline. A right now, Jacob Fatu. He's getting everybody's attention. The man is big, athletic. Jacob Fatu is definitely up there.
I just feel like if you got him on your roster and like you trying to bring Solo up, like he the type of nigga you got to bring out later on. Like if you trying to build Solo up, because now he's here, it's like Solo's just Solo
just
now.
There.
Solo's just there. Like
kind of weird for him being like the new tribal chief, but like, Okay.
So now that we talk about the match, you know what I mean? Because we both think Cody Rhodes gonna win. What do you think is gonna happen after the match or during the match?
Yes, the big return everybody had been waiting for, Jimmy Uso.
I guess you're right. I guess you got a point.
That is a possibility.
I guess you got a point. He could come back.
Yes. Or we're recording this for SmackDown, so technically Jimmy Uso could return on SmackDown either way.
I think he need to return on SmackDown. I heard their ratings suck. So I mean, Jimmy Uso ain't no like needle mover. Like he ain't gonna get everybody tuned in, but it's something to talk about. I guess and build up hype for tomorrow. If Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman come out on Saturday, I'm gonna cry. It's gonna be tears of joy. Can't lie.
So do you think
I didn't witness Roman return in 2020? Like he favorite superstar. I couldn't witness him return in 2020 at SummerSlam.
You are wearing a shirt.
And the crowd was in there.
Yep,
Roman Reigns return with a crowd. Come on, man.
Yeah, if he does return, the crowd is gonna go ballistic.
Come on, man. That's gonna be so lit. If Paul Heyman come out there with him, even if the Usos come out there with him, that's gonna be so fire, bro. Like, yeah, and even with that, like after that, you could put Cody against Orton, anybody. Like you can have Cody away from the bloodline and just have the bloodline cook. If Roman come back, I need Roman every SmackDown.
Which, that's a possibility. Again, he is on a part-timer schedule, so he's probably not going to wrestle every SmackDown.
That's what too much. I don't need him to wrestle. Him being there is just enough for me. Then him standing in the ring is enough for me. Like it's just enough for that just get me. That make my day. Like when Roman Reigns is on SmackDown. But.
That's fair. I did see something online that confirmed that Roman wasn't returning, which is weird. So there's a possibility that he doesn't return. I'm not going to take that like.
We're not bringing that energy.
We
don't need that energy right now. Bro.
It's a possibility that Roman returns at the end of the show. They get big pop, and then SmackDown Bloodline confronts Bloodline.
Yeah, I need that. Man, I need him on Raw. Like let's be on. He a free agent. Why he can't come on Raw and SmackDown? Like
keep him on SmackDown because we have a lot of star power on Raw right now. I feel like we need to keep SmackDown at that level.
If they had superstars on Wednesday still, put him on superstars too. Like let's talk about it. Like I need him 5 days a week, bro. Like it's my guy. So we both think Roman gonna come back. Maybe Jimmy.
Yep.
And then we got Cody Rhodes winning. I can respect that. So do you think? I just want to see. Because I mean, obviously Cody beat Roman. You think he going for the title first, or you think he gonna deal with the bloodline first? Because I don't want to throw the possibility out there of Solo winning, but if Solo won, and that's a big if.
Yeah, it is a big
Solo
if.
wins, whew, and then you have Roman come back and go for the belt, and the bloodline back, and then that possibly set up The Rock coming back. Like that's a lane that they could go in with that as well. But
I'd say at this point you don't need the belt on Roman. Like he should definitely like take care of bloodline stuff. Have him confront Solo and the rest of the members of the bloodline. Like I don't think you need to be near a championship right now. Like granted, will he get his rematch? Definitely, he will have rematch clause. But at least right now, for the next couple months, if he does return, he definitely doesn't need to use his rematch. He'll definitely just do bloodline stuff.
Or even if he ask for his rematch and the Bloodline, like, ruin it, like coming in to just whoop him up, beat him up, and cost him the belt. Something like that could happen too in the future,
but that's a possibility. Like they team up for a little bit, then the Bloodline turn on him, having Roman to venture out to go find his own team to take down the Bloodline.
That's a possibility. So you think that's the only returns that's gonna happen at SummerSlam? You don't think nobody else could possibly come back? You know they might. Brock Lesnar might pop out. Becky Lynch might pop out. I'm just saying. So it's
that's a possibility. But on the top of my head, I'm mostly just thinking about Jimmy Uso or Roman Reigns returning. Maybe both. I can't really think of anyone else. A lot of people said Bryan Danielson because his contract's coming up with AEW, which I doubt he's gonna come to WWE.
I don't see that.
So, but other than that, I don't think anyone else is going to pop up.
Hear me out though, right? Becky Lynch is married to Seth Rollins. AJ Lee is married to CM Punk. AJ Lee go out there to help her man Becky Lynch come out. It's 1v1. Come on, 1v1 the next pay-per-view. Like, let's think about it.
I mean, that would be a good mixed
Lynch.
tag match.
Come on, bro.
But I don't think AJ wants to do anything in wrestling, unfortunately.
Let me cook. That's valid right there.
So I don't know if AJ is gonna return anytime soon.
That's
but granted, it's a possibility since Punk is now on good terms with WWE, and he's on good terms, so she might come back eventually. Which I won't say like she never will return, but at least right now I'm gonna go with no. She's not returning.
Okay, that's cool.
At least anytime soon.
That's cool. So you got anything else to talk about SummerSlam wise?
SummerSlam, it is 8 hours. It's an 8-hour show.
Damn.
A 3-hour pre-show, and like only these couple matches. I feel like there's a bunch of matches that was left off the card, which is either being on SmackDown or just going on later.
Oh, I didn't even see anything about the pre-show. I'll be honest. I just
there's nothing on the pre-show. It's just them.
They're just talking.
Yeah, they're just talking for 3 hours, which is weird. So I feel like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches that could have been on SummerSlam. That I want to hear your take on it. So DIY versus the Bloodline for the SmackDown tag titles, which that is on.
I got Bloodline winning that. Unfortunately,
yeah, they're having that match on Friday on SmackDown, and yeah, Bloodline is definitely winning all out. There's no chance, unfortunately, for DIY to retain. A good pre-show match definitely would have been Sheamus versus Bronson Reed versus Pete Dunne, because they've been clashing on Raw. So if that match was to happen, who do you think would win that?
I'm gonna go Sheamus on that one.
Sheamus?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sheamus on that one.
I would go Bronson Reed. Love me some Bronson Reed.
Damn, you a fan? Like,
yes,
you the first one I ever heard say that.
Big guys that can move.
All right, bro. Like, I guess Sheamus not big. He's 6'8".
I mean, he's a big dude, but Bronson is like bigger
dude. He's fat
dude.
now. All right. I guess he don't count. My bad.
The unholy union of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn taking on Bianca and Jade Cargill, which I'm surprised those two are not on the card.
Damn, they really not. I'm gonna go Bianca though. I'm gonna go Bianca. I think they're gonna build up again, and then they're gonna crash, and then they're gonna have to fight at WrestleMania. They gotta start winning matches though. They can't break up now and then have a 7-month feud until WrestleMania. It gotta be like.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
So I'm gonna go with them too.
Yeah, I'm surprised Bianca and Jade aren't on the card. I think didn't Bianca have like some type of like 2K contest, like you make her gear and then she'll wear it for SummerSlam, and now she's not on the card.
Being a cover athlete and not being on a pay-per-view is crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely a weird one.
That ain't my business.
But when that match does eventually happen, I feel like the unholy union would retain. Gonna keep those women with the tag titles.
Ain't that the people from Scottish?
Yes. Scotland.
Ooh. Oh, they're fighting for the belts?
I think they're having that on SmackDown, but I say that should be a match on SummerSlam.
They might lose then. Bianca might lose. And then you said it's 2 more?
A couple more, yeah. So we have Damage Control versus Team Sonya, which is Sonya, Zoe Starks, and Shayna Baszler. Which is that match.
Sonya just came back, right?
Yeah, Sonya just came back on Raw.
So I'm going to go with them. Because I swear she just came back from injury or something. So
they're currently building up very slowly. Damage Control just returned to Raw as well. So if that match would happen, I would probably go with Team Damage Control.
Okay. And then the last one?
The Wyatt Six versus the Creed Bros.
Oh, I forgot to bring that up.
Yeah, they're not on the SummerSlam card either. And I feel like that's weird too because Bray Wyatt debuted on a SummerSlam card, so I feel like it would have been a good tribute for the Wyatt Six to debut on SummerSlam.
They gotta fit that in there, bro.
I'm surprised they didn't.
Gun to your head right now. Which match they taking off for that? Go ahead and say Nia Jackson, baby. Go ahead, bro.
Well, no, that's a title match, so I feel like you can't.
No, go ahead, bro. Say it, bro, because I got to get on there, bro.
Actually, you might be right. Actually, that might be a card to take
off.
off.
I forgot about that. I'm going with the 𝙗𝙬𝙗𝙗, but
yeah, 𝙗𝙬𝙗 definitely getting their debut.
That's
win.
a banger of a match. They gotta get that on there.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't.
Wow. Hold on, bro. Bailey and Nia Jax gotta go. Like, I got none against women wrestlers, but come on, bro. That's like, wow. Like, that gotta be there. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Also, SummerSlam being hosted by The Miz, so I feel like they're going to be backstage shenanigans with Miz and R-Truth.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, they've been something small. Also, a Jelly Roll performance.
Who?
Jelly Roll? I guess some country singer. I don't know him that well.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all my notes for SummerSlam. What do you got anything?
I ain't got nothing, man. I'll be honest. Besides Roman coming back, I really got nothing else, man. You got anything else to talk about it?
No, I think we're good.
Nothing else, man. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the one up though in the outro, because when he come back, it's gonna make my day, and I'm gonna be happy again. I haven't been happy since WrestleMania. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been happy since WrestleMania, but I'm glad I get to get the happiness again. If he don't come back, probably not gonna see me again for reasons that I can't say on this podcast. But thank you, Javion, for coming. Throw the one up, dude.
I'll acknowledge my tribal chief.
Throw the one up. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, comment who y'all think gonna win. Come back to this video and clown us if we wrong. If we wrong about a prediction, y'all let us know. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next time.
Thank you. Happy